Good morning, raccoons. It is Monday, November 30th, 2020, and we are in virtual school today. I'm transforming the office into a school again, and it's a work in progress. I'm going to work on it all day tomorrow. I'm going to get it all decorated for Christmas. I'm starting. I brought my tree upstairs. That was an event. Anyway, I've got our map of all the 50 states, including Ohio, which is where we live, and our flag. We're going to do the pledge. We're going to continue learning our Bible verses. We have a new one starting in December, so we'll learn that on Wednesday, because tomorrow is technically the last day of November, even though I'm sporting some Christmas things. Never too early to celebrate something wonderful. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun. I've got some Christmas music playing in the background. And perhaps we should get started. So I would normally walk out to your car, check your temperature, get you out of the car. We'd walk up to the building, and then you'd go have a seat in the hall, in the entryway. Then once everyone's there, we count how many children, and then we go wash our hands, and we hang up our coats and our backpacks. Let me turn this music up a little bit. Okay. And then we go in the classroom, we have our snack. So if you would like to have a snack during our lesson, if it's okay with mom or dad or whoever's watching you, feel free to have your snacky. So after snack, we would have some free play time. We do a little bit of learning time. So that's what we're gonna do now. So I've made some new homework for you guys. I'm going to email mommy and daddy a letter book. I think I'll do this one. It's a little bit different than the ones we've been doing, but I didn't get over to school today. It just didn't work out that I could get over there during church service. So sometime this week, I'm going to get over there and get some of our things, including Sally and Rodney, and they're probably freaking out. Like, where's Mrs. Reed? And Rodney's probably saying, calm down, Sally. My word, she's gonna be here. Just calm yourself. So I'll go get them this week. And anyway, but this is going to be the homework. It's going to look kind of like this for the next few weeks. Just a little different. You're still going to cut out the pictures. They're not numbered, so if you like, you can put them in any kind of order you want to. Maybe have your grown-up help you number them, whatever order you want them in. But this one's kind of cool because it still has pictures to color. It still has where it wants you to trace and try writing your name. It says name, it's a real tiny space. So just do the best you can. It's gonna probably be kind of hard because it's really small. I don't even know if I could fit my name on that line. And my name is short. So, but what's kind of cool about this one is each picture, it says what it is, but then it tells you the sound that the letter makes. So jacket starts with J, 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 J. Jet starts with J, 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 J. So as you do each page, you have to say the letter sound. So I kind of like this. Since my other ones are at school, for me to scan or whatnot, I found this online and it's really cool. So anyway, this is going to make it to your house somehow, if you have a printer. If you don't, it's okay if you don't have a printer. Just look at the pictures, or you know what you could do? You could come up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 letter J pictures yourself. You could draw them or have your grown-up help you maybe draw it, and then you color it in and then write down what the J word is that you drew. If you wanted to draw a picture of a jellyfish, you could have your grown-up help you maybe try and write a jellyfish, or try and draw a jellyfish, color it in, then write the word jellyfish and sound out each letter as you spell it. Jellyfish. J makes J, E, L, L, and actually there's 2 L's, L, Y, F, I, S, H, jellyfish. By George, I just spelled jellyfish. So that's going to be the first thing that we work on, is this homework book. If this makes it to everyone okay, and you're able to have your child do something, either this one or something like it, then I'll send some more things, some more fun things to do. So kids, I want to tell you something. The most important J word in the history of J's is the word Jesus. J-E-S-U-S. And look what Christmas symbol makes the letter J upside down. A candy cane. So normally you see them like this. Upside down, it makes the letter J. And I'm going to get a bunch of candy canes and hang them on my tree. I'll probably do that Tuesday, so you can see it Wednesday. And I'm not going to hang them up like this. I'm going to hang them up like that for Jesus. So J. Oh, I've got a December calendar on here. So December will start, actually the 1st of December is Tuesday. We don't go to school on Tuesday, silly. So Wednesday, it'll be December 2nd. And for each day in December that we are in school, virtual school, we'll put a sticker on that date. We'll put a sticker on it. So on Tuesday, I'll put a sticker, even though we won't be virtual. I'm still gonna put a sticker on it because the day happened. And then Wednesday, I'll put a sticker on it, December 2nd. So J, there's some J's, and a lot of times you'll see a J with a little hat. You don't have to have the hat, but a lot of people like to do the hat. And then the little baby J is just a little tiny tail down here and a little dot. So you would make the J, you'd start at the top, because every letter, when you write it, you always start at the top. Every letter, when you write it, you always start at the top. Okay? Okay, so we're going to start at the top. We're going to go down, and a little curve, and then a little hat. And since I like head things, I'm going to put a hat. Little baby J, little lowercase j, little tiny j, little baby J. Start at the top, down, curve, dot, and you want that dot to show up. Otherwise, if the dot wasn't there, it would look like a fish hook just hanging out or something. So you need to see the dot. 2 things that start with J. Oh, there's that jellyfish. And what's this little boy doing? He's jumping. Jump. And Jesus. So we'll work on that Wednesday. We'll put our stickers on it. We talked about the letter books you're going to get. Oh, I have a little tiny candy cane to show you, actually. It's just a little one. It's not real big, so it might be kind of hard for you to see. But ow! I tricked you. It's the opposite of little. It's big. Big. It is not little, is it? Near, near, near. And it's a J. Look at that. Start at the top, because when you make a letter, you always start at the top, and you go down in a curve. Now this candy cane doesn't have a hat. That's okay. Like I said, didn't have to. Oh, I wish I had another one of those. And bazinga, I do. Look, I have 2 candy canes. And look what shape do they make when you put them together. Can you see it? What shape is that? A heart. A heart because I love you so. Candy canes. Yeah, these are ginormous. I even have a headband that looks like a candy cane, but I'll wear that maybe Wednesday. So my candy canes, my giant candy canes are gonna go right there because they're fun. Let's see, I do have a story I'd like to read to you, and I think I'll do that now. So I'm going to put my Christmas music on pause, and it's called Mortimer's Christmas Manger. Manger. And I know Grammy Pickle Pockets was supposed to read or tell us the story of baby Jesus and the real meaning of Christmas. She was supposed to come to preschool today and with her little manger set and tell us the story. So this tells a little bit about it. We're gonna learn more about the real meaning of Christmas as December goes on. Yes, presents are fun. I like presents too. But the real meaning of Christmas is because Jesus was born on Christmas Day. Baby Jesus. Now, Jesus did grow up to be a man, but when he was born, it was Christmas. And there was a Christmas star shining bright in the sky, and that showed everyone, the 3 wise men, and that just showed everyone where a miracle was happening. And it shone right over the manger. And I'll get our little manger from preschool and bring that home and show it to you guys. It's something we were gonna play with at school, but it's okay. I'm gonna bring it here and show you. Okay, so anyway, Mortimer's Christmas Manger, and it's written by Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. And I think maybe they did the pictures too. I don't know. But look at that. Look how cute. Oh, there's a candy cane. I can turn it upside down. It's a J. Oh, and look, there's a little, is there a mouse in the, oh no, that's a bear. I was looking for a little mouse in the tree. Mortimer's Christmas Manger. In a big house lived a wee mouse named Mortimer. He dwelled into a dark hole under the stairs. Do you see him? There he is. He's a cute little mouse. And there he is under the stairs. Look, there's spider webs in the corner. There's some things that looks like he probably goes and gets things around the house and maybe drags them into his little hole. Oh, silly mice. Mice are so cute. Nobody ever noticed little Mortimer. And Mortimer liked it that way. He didn't like that anybody noticed him. Why do you think he didn't want any of the humans to see him? Do you think what would you do if you saw a mouse? Probably want to maybe get rid of the mice, because mice like to get in our pantries and eat. They like to eat little things that they find around the house, and it's just, yeah. But the story's fun. So Mortimer did not want to be seen. He didn't like his hole that he lived in. Too cold, too cramped, too creepy, squeaked Mortimer. Each day he snuck out and crept about looking for crumbs and tidbits. And then it says, I'll let you look at the pictures. And then there's the humans walking around, and there's Mortimer. Now it says one day ... That means there's more. One day, Mortimer spied something new. What he spied was wonderful. He saw a huge tree covered with twinkling lights. Nestled on top was a bright, shining star. But something even better than the tree itself sat next to it on the table. Mortimer sighed with delight. A house just my size. Oh, do you see what he's talking about? The little Christmas manger. The manger is the little scene there of the stable of where baby Jesus was born. Because baby Jesus, he was not born in a hospital. He was born in it was kind of like a barn, but that's where it happened. That's just how it had to happen that night that he was born. But the house was so high and Mortimer was so low. I'll climb up the tree, said Mortimer. It made a perfect ladder for a mouse. Up, 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 Mortimer climbed. Down, down, down. Ornaments crashed. Oh, no. Oh, see why you don't want mice in your house? Scurrying around, they break things, they get into things, they chew things. It's cute in a story. Not so much in real life. Not so much. Finally, he reached the table. Perfect, said Mortimer. Not cold, not cramped, not creepy. Cozy. But who are you? Oh, he's asking. He's asking the little statues who they are. Mortimer had never seen people so small, almost as small as himself. He had never seen such strange animals either. Tap, tap, tap. Mortimer knocked, but no one answered. Why didn't anyone answer? Because they're not alive, are they? But he doesn't know that because he's never seen anything like that before. Tap, tap, tap. No one moved an inch. I see, Mortimer squeaked. You aren't real. You're only statues. And so Mortimer lugged and Mortimer tugged. One by one, he dragged the statues out. He's taking them out of the stable there. Oh, silly Mortimer. When he reached the smallest statue, who do you think the smallest statue is? It starts with a J. Jesus. He saw it was a baby in a wooden bed, just Mortimer's size. There's no room for you here, Mortimer said. Out you go. Well, that was rude. Then into bed crawled Mortimer. He fell fast asleep in the soft, warm hay. Gee, he just kind of took over, didn't he? Huh. Pushed little baby Jesus right out of his little bed there. Poor little baby Jesus. Oh, there goes the candy cane. The next day, as Mortimer crept about, he found good things to eat. Cookie crumbs, fruitcake morsels, and spicy peppermint candy. But when Mortimer scampered back up to his new home, the statues were set up again. No, 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 Mortimer squeaked. This won't do. There's no room for me. Oh, he's not too happy. Who do you think put the statues back? The humans. They probably saw that they were all taken out and moved around and thought, what in the world did that? Well, we might as well put them back. Mortimer lugged and Mortimer tugged until all the statues were out. And stay out, he said. Then into bed crawled Mortimer. He fell fast asleep in the soft, warm hay. He did it again. He did it again. Look at him with his arms crossed. He's a mouse with an attitude. But each day, while Mortimer scurried about, the statues were set up again. And Mortimer always lugged and tugged them back out. Then one day, and there's dot, dot, dot. That means there's more to the story. Oh, it's the children that are putting the statues back. The children. And there he is, taking him out again. Oh, Mortimer. Mortimer set out and saw the big people gathered around the tree. He couldn't go out there, so he hid among the statues. A man started talking. Mortimer listened, and what he heard was wonderful. "Since it is Christmas Eve, I shall tell the Christmas story," said the man. "A long time ago, in a little town called Bethlehem, Mortimer heard about people named Joseph and Mary and a bright shining star. He heard about shepherds watching their flocks by night and traveling wise men." The man continued, "And there was no room for them at the inn." Then Mortimer heard about a baby who was born in a stable and had no real bed, but slept in a wooden manger. A baby born to save the world. "And his name shall be called Jesus," said the man. Mortimer looked at the bright shining star on the tree. He looked at his new home and his new bed. He looked at the statues. Nope, I didn't show you the page. I'm sorry. He's listening. Look at him. He's listening to that story, isn't he? And then last of all, he looked at the baby. "I see." Oh, this is Mortimer talking. Sorry. Last of all, he looked at the baby. "I see," sighed Mortimer. "You aren't just any statue. You're a statue of Jesus." So he realized that those statues were all part of a very important story. So look, I think he's putting them back. Mortimer sniffed. Mortimer snuffled. A tear rolled down his furry cheek. "There was no room for you at the inn, but I know where there is room," he said. And so, and there's the dot, dot, dot. There's more. There's all the little statues. And he put baby Jesus back. Mortimer lugged and Mortimer tugged. Soon he dragged all the statues back to where they belonged. Last of all, he laid the baby in the manger. "This belongs to you," he said. Mortimer smiled. "You look warm and cozy now." Oh, well, that was nice. He put everything back. And those little statues, they wouldn't be heavy to us to move around, but to a little tiny mouse, so I bet they were pretty heavy. He's a strong mouse. There was no place for Mortimer to go except back to the cold, cramped, creepy hole. As Mortimer scuttled down the tree, he said a prayer. "Jesus, you were born to save the world. Perhaps you could also bring me a home?" And then Mortimer spied something new. What he spied was wonderful. Mortimer sighed with delight. "A house just my size?" There were no statues in sight. And so, he sees another tree. Or not another tree, another house. He sees another house. Oh, Mortimer moved right in. "Thank you, Jesus," said Mortimer. "You've made room for me too." Look where he's gonna live now. Oh, that's even more awesome, because I bet it smells really good in there. It probably smells like gingerbread and candy and cookies. And it's a nice little size for a mouse, isn't it? Yeah. And there's the manger with the shepherds and the wise men and Mary and Joseph and Jesus. Yep. And that is the end of the story. There you go. Yep. So that's about Jesus being born and how important he is to Christmas and to us. Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna start playing a little bit of music again. Let's do, I want to teach you guys 5 little Christmas trees. This is one of my favorite little finger plays. 5 little Christmas trees standing all alone. Their hearts were very sad 'cause they hadn't found a home. Then chop went the axe and down fell the tree and off it went with the happy family. All right, so that was 5. 4 little Christmas trees standing all alone. Their hearts were very sad 'cause they hadn't found a home. Then chop went the axe and down fell the tree and off it went with the happy family. So we had 4 or 5, then 4, 3. 3 little Christmas trees standing all alone. Their hearts were very sad. Why are they sad? Because they hadn't found a home. Then chop went the axe and down fell the tree and off it went with the happy family. 5, 4, 3, 2 little Christmas trees standing all alone. Their hearts were very sad. Let me see your sad faces. Let me see your whimpering lip. Their hearts were very sad because they hadn't found a home. Then chop went the axe and down fell the tree and off it went with the happy family. 1 little Christmas tree standing all alone. There's 1. His heart was very sad because he hadn't found a home. Then a chop went the axe and down fell the tree and off it went with the happy family. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No little Christmas tree standing all alone. Their hearts were very happy 'cause they all had found a home. Do you guys like that? Isn't that fun? I love that. I love that song. Let's see. Before we go, we're gonna, before we go, I want to go over some of our being kind manners. Always make sure that you be fair. Being fair means if you're playing a game with someone or playing with toys with a friend or one of your siblings, you take turns. Maybe if you're playing a game, why don't you take turns deciding who gets to be this piece or who gets to be this piece? Take turns. If you're playing house, take turns being the mommy or the daddy. If you're riding a bike and you have to share the bike, take turns riding the bike. That's being fair, and then everyone's happy. When you take turns, everybody gets a turn. Be alert. Be alert. That means just pay attention to things around you. If you went outside and you're just staring up at the sky as you're walking around, are you being alert? No, you're not looking around for cars and people and animals, and you have to always be kind of looking around. That's why we look ahead so we don't bump our heads when we're walking in line. We do our little chant, look ahead, so you don't bump your head, look ahead, because you have to be alert and look for things. And it helps us stay safe. Be neat. So being neat, you guys know what that means. We clean up our toys when we're done. Not only at school, we should do it at home too. If your room is a mess and mama or daddy or grandma or someone says, please clean up your room, please do it for them. Please. Mommies and daddies and grown-ups work hard for all of the things that you have in your house, and we need to take care of our things. So please take nice care of all of your things, your clothes, your toys, your furniture. We treat things with respect, and it will last longer too. And it kind of means to keep yourself neat too. Make sure you brush your teeth, you're taking your baths or showers when you're supposed to, and washing your hair, and you just be neat. That helps keep you healthy too. Be honest. Be honest. If you accidentally break something, you know you might get in a little bit of trouble, but you have to be honest. You don't ever want to blame it on someone else. That's hard for adults to even do sometimes, to be honest. I know when I was little, I kicked the soccer ball and it went through a window because I was playing soccer in the house, and I told my mom and dad that my sister did it. And they knew it wasn't true because she wasn't even home. So it's best to just be honest, because if you're caught lying, you're going to get even in more trouble. Just take a breath and be honest. Be polite. Treat people with respect. If someone opens a door for you, say thank you. If someone brings you your food, if it's someone at home giving you something to eat or drink, please always say thank you and please. I still say please and thank you to my family and my parents, and it's just a very important it's very important manners to be respectful and say please and thank you. And if someone offers you something that you don't want, we don't say no, say no thank you, right? Yeah. If someone would like to read you a story, or if someone buys you something like a toy and you really didn't want it, do you think it would be very nice to say, I didn't want this toy? Ugh. No. You just say thank you, because someone spent their money on that, and people work really hard for the money they have, and it's important to just be respectful and say thank you. Okay? Be kind. We must be kind to each other, and did I already do that one? Be kind. Be kind. It's hard sometimes when you get really frustrated with friends or family. Sometimes you need to just step away and go somewhere quiet and just think and breathe. Breathing is so important. And think to yourself, man, is what I just said to my mom or my brother, was that very kind? Let's see. I don't think it was very kind. I wouldn't want them to speak to me like that. Yeah. Or if you're playing with a friend or a cousin or someone, and you don't want to play the game they're playing, and you say, I don't want to play that, that's dumb. Do you think that's very kind? How do you think that would make their heart feel? Probably kind of sad. Okay. And be prompt. If you have some place to be and someone's expecting you at a certain time, make sure you try to get there at the time that you're supposed to, so you don't miss anything. And be careful. Just be careful when you're out in the world. Crossing the street, you have to be very careful. Make sure your grown-ups with you and watching for cars also. Don't walk off with someone you don't know. Of course you guys know that. And always look where you're going. Don't ever put anything in your mouth that's a toy or anything. You have to be careful. If you have a little sibling and they're putting things in their mouths that they shouldn't because their toys are dangerous, make sure you teach them to be careful too. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to leave you with, this is something I would bring these into school. I had them ready to go for December. At school, I have a lot of these, and we would take turns pushing the buttons and watching them do things. So I'm going to push the button. Tree. That was fun. All right, and I think we will end with me telling you I love you to the moon, I love you to the stars, I love you past Jupiter and past Mars, I love you back down to the ground, and that is a whole lot. Yeah. And at the end of the videos, we will say our Pledge of Allegiance at the end. So I'm going to stop this one. I'm going to record one of saying the pledge. And I will see you all on Wednesday. I love you. Take care of each other. Don't forget to smile, okay? And laugh and find things to smile about. Okay, bye. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We're going to do our Bible verse also. Our last day of doing the Bible verse, Psalm 118:1. And open your Bible and find the section of Psalm 118:1. And the words are, give thanks to God, for he is good. Good job. And let's say a prayer together. I'm thankful for me and my family. I'm thankful for you and good snack time too. Amen.